Peter Szijjarto is the foreign minister of Hungary. He joins us tonight. Mr. Szijjarto, thanks so much for coming on. So I know that you're a diplomat. You speak diplomatically, as you should. But I have to ask, Hungary's example in the way that it controls its borders at very low cost, with very straightforward policies that are effective, why do you suppose other countries haven't learned that very simple lesson?
Look, first of all, I have to reject the introduction. I've never been a diplomat. I happen to be their boss, but I've always been a politician, so it's very easy to me to speak honestly and directly and not diplomatically. So thank you very much for the invitation, by the way. And first of all, I have to express my appreciation to you to show the reality about Hungary. That's very, very rare. We are usually faced by the lies and the fake news produced by the international liberal mainstream. And your interview, your report about Hungary is something brings fresh air to us. Regarding your question, I can tell you that whenever we have meetings of the foreign ministers in the European Union, and whenever we discuss border protection, migration, security-related issues, then the foreign ministers usually send text messages to me during the debate that I'm doing good and keep on doing that and say those things. And then I ask them at the end of the debate, so my dear friends, why didn't you contribute also? Then they say, look, you know, back at home there are NGOs, liberal media, coalition government, pressure, and so on and so forth. So actually the reason why I think others cannot implement an honest policy on migration is that they feel themselves under pressure by international liberal mainstream media, NGOs and political elites. But in Hungary we have a political stability, two-thirds majority in the parliament, so we have the luxury to say what we think and act accordingly.
What's interesting is that behavior is such a threat to our foreign policy establishment. Hysterical morons with lifelong history of failure, Anne Applebaum or David Frum, or people who really supported foreign adventures that hurt our country, hate Hungary and refer to it reflexively as a dictatorship, which obviously it's not, it's a democracy. Why do you think it's so threatening to them, this nation of 10 million people in Central Europe?
Look, I think why they hate us is that we are conducting a patriotic, Christian-based policy. The target of ours is to reach to fulfill the national interest. We are conservative, and in the meantime, we are successful. So basically, our existence is a danger for them because what they say is that the only way to have a progressive, successful political system is that you have to be extremely liberal. And our existence makes it very clear that no, this is not the only way to be progressive, to be successful, to fulfill the interest of your nation. But our way, the conservative, patriotic, Christian democratic way, respecting our historic and religious heritage, respecting our values like family, this brings success also. So the reason why they want us to be beaten on the next election is that basically one of the last successful conservative government would be kicked out from power, and then they could speak about the fact that, oh, look, liberal mainstream is the only successful ideology in the world.
They see you as a much bigger threat than China, which just tells you everything. They're going to try to interfere in your election, as you well know. Good luck. Peter Szijjarto, the foreign minister of the nation of Hungary. Thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.